What's going on, guys? Michael from GPURisers.com back here again, and today we got a additional 3060 Ti LHR that we will be throwing onto our 3060 Ti LHR rig. Now, it's not that special of a video. The last one I had 2 cards to turn this into a 10-card rig. The Zotac ended up being bad. I tried it on my test bench. It wouldn't even read. So that said, I did go ahead and process a return for that card. Also, I've been having a problem with this add to PSU on our 3090 rig right here. The top row is on 1 power supply and the bottom row is on 1 power supply. And something would give out. I'm not sure exactly what it is. But the top row about once a day would just completely shut off and I would have to restart the rig. So I did put another one on and that seems to be working, but that is a completely different video. But I've always loved the Asus KOs. The models are pretty cool. They have tons of cool RGB on them and the overall design is really nice. What I honestly think it is a Asus dual, but they added a couple bells and whistles to it. So I really do enjoy these cards. So that said, let me go ahead and get this thing taken out and we'll be right back. All right, guys, we have it taken out here. Forgot to take off all the plastic, but we can get all of that off right now. All right, guys, so we have all the plastic off now. I'm not sure if you guys have seen these models before. I'm sure you guys have if you're in the mining community. They are built very well. I do really like the upgrade Asus has made on the 3000 series compared to the 2000 series. And these cards stay, relatively cool. 1 single 8-pin, that is fantastic for us miners. So now I am gonna go ahead, connect this up. I still don't have the add to PSU for this. I actually did use it on this 3090 rig, but it's actually been up and stable and running, so I do need to order another one of those, because if you guys didn't see my last video, this does have a 1300 watt power supply, or I think it's actually a 1600 watt power supply and an 850 on it. Now the 850 is just powering the 2 other cards. This is a temporary kind of setup. I do plan on adding 2 more cards, so I have a total of 12 3060 Ti LHRs. But until I can get 2 more at retail, I'm gonna hold off on it. But let me go ahead and plug this thing in and let's hope that we don't get any driver errors. All right, guys, so I have the Asus KO plugged in right here and it is being recognized by MinerStat. The Zotac 3060 Ti LHR would just show up as a driver error. Constant issues with that. And again, I did isolate that on the test bench and can confirm that we did have or that the card was indeed DOA. Very odd for a GPU to be DOA, but it does happen sometimes. So here you can see on the MinerStat app, I keep refreshing it. It did just finally boot and initialize. So we're getting around 392 mega hash across the 10 cards, which of course comes out to about on average 39.2 mega hash per card, which is much lower than what it should be getting. This rig should be getting around 420 to 440 mega hash, but the LHR is still tuning. It does take these cards some time to tune, so it's not wanting to refresh there, but this number should go up. You can see here we're at 411 mega hash. This probably will settle out, like I said, right between 420, 440 mega hash. So we will have to give it a little bit of time, but I am very happy that we have a 10th card that works. And as I said in the other video, we plan to tap this out with a total of 12 of them. So guys, let me know in the comments down below, are you guys purchasing 3060 Ti LHRs? I know it's kind of an oddball card. Some people I know personally aren't purchasing any LHR models, but you never really know with proof of stake and everything going on. I'm fairly confident proof of stake will get pushed back, as it has been for years and years now. But the LHR models are good on other algorithms, and if you can pick them up for retail, I think they are a good deal. So that said, other than that, I know I've talked about a couple different projects that we're doing here in the bunker. One of the projects that I'm kind of excited to talk about is probably going to be Octominers. Now, I got 2 of the X12s in. I'm getting another 2 in, I want to say, about a week, and I'm going to get a couple X8s. Now, the whole point of these is so that I can isolate some heat. My plan is to have these vertical like this, kind of racked up right here in this rack. I'm gonna have to lower this. I'm probably going to be bringing this out a bit. You can see some of the inline ducting that I have that I will shoot up through the drop ceiling, out through the back, straight out of the warehouse. But I have 12 of these RX 6700 XTs that I do want to get into one of these. I'm going to do that fairly soon. However, I am getting a little bit maxed out on power. That's why I have down here 3 more 30 amp PDUs that I want to use to dedicate to an Octominer setup. And what that setup will look like, I think I've explained it in another previous video, but if you guys didn't see that video, I want to build one of these racks out kind of freestanding, probably out towards here, and then build out a box behind the rack, then put installation board around that on the top. So the idea with that is so that all the cold air that gets pushed in here that's circulating in the bunker here, it goes through the cards, shoots out the other side of the Octominer, and then gets trapped in the built-out box behind a rack. And then from there we will have, I think, this inline duct taking all of the hot air out and shooting it again back into the outside of the bunker. The problem is all this air that's going to be lost and getting pulled out of the bunker, I'm going to have to figure all of that out. I may need to add a pipe that goes into the AC unit from outside so that we have enough air in here, but that is definitely going to be something that I learn along the way. But yeah, guys, drop a comment down below. I know these Octominers are very popular, and server cases in general are very popular. I have it right next to our open air frames here. Now, the downside to open air frames would of course be it's hard to isolate the heat. It's kind of just spraying everywhere. But one of the downsides of server cases like Octominers would be that all the heat is contained, so the cards get much hotter than how an open air frame would be in temperature. But one of the disadvantages to Octominers and server cases is that the cards inside get much hotter. So one test that I kind of want to do is I want to take these 6 3090s and put them in an X12 case, and I can kind of have them still spread out, have a bunch of air shooting past them. I want to see if I have any thermal throttling. If I don't, then I am probably going to be adding another 2 3090s to this, because these X12s and the additional 2 more that I have on the way are the high spec 3600 watt ones. So right now I'm getting 0 thermal throttling on this 3090 rig. I don't even know if I repadded these Zotacs. No, I didn't. I repadded the 6-card 3090 Zotac build on the other side of the bunker. But I will repad these before I put them in the Octominer, because I do anticipate that there will be some more heat on them. These 6700 XTs I think are going to be consuming about 130, 140 watts, so not too concerned about putting 12 of those in here, but we'll keep you guys updated with that. Again, I don't know if I'm going to get this going until I have enough power. As you can see on some of these, we're nearing kind of the limits. This one seems to be fine right here. This one's at 4,000 watts. This one is at 4,400 watts, and this one's at 4,500 watts. So it's kind of hard moving them around. They're all kind of comfortable where they're at. That's why I think I am going to go ahead and just swap these 6 out and see how they do in a server case. But that's going to be everything, guys. We do have some returns over there for risers. Most of them are new. Please check out our Discord. We'll drop a link down in the comment section below, or I'm sorry, in the description down below. We'll put that link down there. We do giveaways. We usually always have a giveaway going on of some sort, and I think so. Make sure to check that out, guys. But that's going to be everything for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing and liking. We really appreciate it. Let us know if you guys want us to do anything here in the bunker for you guys. But until then, we'll see you guys next time.